So the Yankees are linked to a top pitcher again. Hey gang, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a great weekend. So the Yankees they're on a roll right now. They scored 30 runs in the last 2 games, 15. Okay. And some of the other teams around baseball are just reeling, unfortunately. Houston Astros are over 10 games on 500. And Adam Weinrib from Inside the Pinstripes has been linking a pitcher to the Yankees again. Now, there's a good chance that the Astros will probably turn this thing around to a degree, okay? But there's also a good chance that they could miss the playoffs altogether, okay? And if that's the case, I could see them becoming sellers to a degree. I could see them moving a guy like Alex Bregman. And the reason why I say this is because the Josh Hader contract, I think, is making it a little bit more difficult for them to re-sign Alex Bregman. So I think they're going to prioritize probably extending Kyle Tucker over Alex Bregman, who's going to be a free agent at the end of the season anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised if they make a move sooner than later. But there's a pitcher he's linking to the Yankees, okay? This man, lefty ace Framber Valdez. Okay, right now he's 1-0 with a 2.60 ERA, 16 strikeouts. He did throw a no-hitter last year, and he's one of the aces of the Houston Astros team, okay? And he's got a career 54-34 record, 3.38 ERA, 713 Ks, and 729 innings pitched. So, and again, he's 31 years old. Okay, he'll be 31 in November, actually. So, and he's got a little bit left on his deal, but this is a guy that could extract a pretty big return from any team. But he's being linked to the Yankees. And I think, Logan Gilbert from the Seattle Mariners was also loosely linked to the Yankees about a week or two ago. And again, could you imagine the Yankees getting Gerrit Cole back healthy at full strength and adding like Valdez or Gilbert or something like that? What impact that rotation would have, how strong it would become, and what they would do. Would they move Hill to the end? Would they move Nestor Cortes to long relief? Would they trade somebody? I have no idea. Okay, I have no idea. But it would give them a depth that they haven't had in a while, especially on the high end. So this is one reason why Brian Cashman was so aggressive trying to bring in Yamamoto or Snell or Montgomery and so on. Didn't get any of them, but that doesn't mean he's going to stop trying. So I expect him to try to bring in one of these guys. And now Framber Valdez is being linked to the Yankees. Okay. And taking him away from an American League rival, if he becomes available, will be a pretty cool thing. Now, I don't know what it would cost, but I don't know if it's going to cost, much of the, as the Jesus Luzardo request of Spencer Jones and Adam Warren and some more people, which is complete insanity. And now Jesus Luzardo's hurt with an elbow problem. He's injured. He might need Tommy John. So, and this is why there's a lot of bugs. This is why trading, if you're going to acquire a pitcher, it's got to be a healthy pitcher. Okay, but Framber Valdez represents as good of a pitcher as the Yankees could get in a trade. But you let me know what your thoughts are. Would you like a Framber Valdez? Would you like somebody else? If you just, if you want to get part of these discussions or just plain Yankee talk, as always, you want to join the live streams, make sure you sub to the channel if you haven't done that yet. Okay, and make sure you hit the notification buttons as well. That when I do go live, you know it. When I put out news, you know it. Okay, and I thank you so much for it, really. We're close to 21,000 subs, so your support means the world. But this is the guy that's being linked right now to the Yankees. Now, we're embarking on a 4-game set in Baltimore now. Clark Schmidt's on the hill tonight. So I'll have the lineup for you later on. They played 6:35 tonight, and the lineup's not out yet. But it's adding a pitcher like that would put them in a position to make it a very deep run in the postseason. And they may be able to do it without him, but adding an arm like that, he's an upgrade over a couple of guys that we have. He's an upgrade over Clark Schmidt. He's an upgrade over Nestor Cortes. He's an upgrade over Luis Hill. I like Luis Hill's youth, though, in controllable years. So my guess is that Luis Hill would be moved to the bullpen if needed. And then they might move on from Nestor Cortes. But I could be wrong. But I want to know what your thoughts are either way. Would you like them to pursue somebody like Framber Valdez? Would you like them to pursue somebody, somebody else? Doesn't sound like Lazardo's going to be available. Daniel Cabrera, Edward Cabrera from the Marlins not going to be ready either. Available. They're both hurt. And so many of the other aces are down with Tommy John, Shane Bieber's Tommy John, Giolito, Tommy John. A lot of the other pitchers from around baseball are unfortunately down, and a lot of them are having Tommy John. And thankfully, right now, Gerrit Cole is not one of them. Thankfully. He's progressing slowly. We keep getting encouraging news on him as well. He's feeling good. He's transitioning to the mound. So we could have he's not eligible to come back until May 27th based on 60-day IL rules. So, but if he gets to the point where he's eligible to come back and he's thrown a couple games and he's ready to come back to the rotation, we welcome him with open arms. Our 2023 Cy Young Award winner right there. But adding somebody like a Framber Valdez, I mean, it could sound a little pipe dreamy, a little far-fetched right now, but if they become sellers, I think the Yankees are probably going to pounce if they can. I think they're going to pounce on any opportunity they get, especially if they keep building on what they're building on right now, and they feel like they're one piece away. I can see them being aggressive. Now, it's not going to be cheap. We know that right now. I don't know what it's going to cost, but it's not going to be cheap. Okay, I pass on Spencer Jones. So I would not be giving Spencer Jones to the Astros to let him go over there and join with Yordan Alvarez and Kyle Tucker to murder us for the next decade. No, thank you. So I'll pass on Valdez if that's the case. But let me know who would you give up in a Framber Valdez trade? Who would you give up? I'm really curious to know what your thoughts are. And I'm going to think about this as well. Maybe we'll go live this week and we'll do a Framber Valdez live stream. Yankee Trade Rumors live stream. Who would we add to the rotation? But let me know. Let's talk about it. Have a good day. Go Yankees.